Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Core can't purge library overridden linked data, error 133406. A deep dive and solution guide. The dreaded core can't purge library overridden linked data, error 133406, in Blender is a common hurdle when working with linked data and library overrides. It signifies a situation where Blender is struggling to remove, purge, data blocks that are linked from an external library and have been overridden in your current scene. This data might be orphaned, incorrectly linked, or involved in complex override relationships, preventing Blender from cleanly deleting it. This tutorial will explore the root causes of this error, break down the concepts of linked data and library overrides, and provide detailed solutions with code examples to help you resolve the issue. Understanding the core concepts *. Before diving into solutions, it's crucial to understand the key components involved. 1. Linked data *. Linking allows you to reuse assets, objects, materials, animations, etc., from one Blender file, the library file, into another, the current file. Changes made in the library file will automatically propagate to all linked instances in the current file, after reopening the current file or manually reloading the library. Linking saves disk space, promotes consistency, and simplifies asset management. Linked data exists as read-only references in the current file, initially preventing direct modification. 2. Library overrides *. Overrides are a mechanism that allows you to selectively customize linked data in the current file without altering the original library file. When you override a linked object, Blender creates a local copy of the object's data blocks, example mesh, materials, animation data, in the current file. These local copies are then disconnected from the library and can be freely modified. Overrides are crucial for creating variations, adapting assets to specific scene requirements, and providing per-scene control over linked data. 3. Purging data *. Purging refers to the process of completely removing unused data blocks from your Blender file to reduce file size and improve performance. Blender automatically identifies unused data blocks and allows you to purge them through the outliner, in orphan data mode, or using Python scripting. The purging process becomes complicated when dealing with linked data and overrides because Blender needs to ensure that removing a data block doesn't break existing links or overrides. Why error 133406 occurs *. The core can't purge library overridden linked data error typically arises due to one or more of these reasons. Broken links *. The link between the current file and the library file might be corrupted, example the library file has been moved, renamed, or deleted. Circular dependencies *. A data block in the current file might be dependent on itself, directly or indirectly. This is a rare but tricky case. Orphaned overrides *. An override might be created on a data block that is no longer properly connected to its original linked data source. This can happen if you've accidentally deleted the original linked object. Complex override chains *. Nested overrides, overrides on top of overrides, can sometimes lead to conflicts and make it difficult for Blender to determine the correct purging order. Protected data *. Blender sometimes protects certain data blocks to maintain internal consistency, even if they appear unused. Data blocks still in use *. The data block you are trying to purge is still being referenced by something in the scene, even if it's not immediately obvious, example a modifier, a driver, or a script. Bugs *. While less common, bugs in Blender's library override system can occasionally trigger this error. Troubleshooting and solutions *. Here's a step-by-step guide to diagnose and resolve the core can't purge library overridden linked data error. 1. Identify the problematic data blocks ****. Outliner, orphan data. Open the outliner, usually in the top right corner of the Blender interface. Change the display mode from view layer to orphan data. This will show you a list of data blocks that Blender considers unused. The error message usually appears when trying to purge items in this list. Carefully examine the names of the data blocks that you are trying to purge. Look for patterns. Are they all materials? Meshes? Animation data? This gives you a clue as to where the problem might lie. Also, check their type, example mesh, material, object. Console/info editor ***. Open the Blender console, window-toggle system console. When you try to purge, more detailed information, including the names of the problematic data blocks, will often be printed to the console. The info editor will also show errors when you try to purge. 2. Check for broken links ***. External data menu ***. Go to File-External Data-Report Missing Files. This will scan your blend file and identify any broken links to external files. File-External Data-Find Missing Files. This will attempt to re-establish broken links by searching for the original files. Manual link verification ***. In the outliner, select a linked object. Go to the object data properties, the little green triangle icon. Check the path to the linked mesh. Does the file exist at that location? Repeat this process for other data blocks, materials, textures, etc. Solution ***. If you find broken links. Restore the library file ***. If the library file has been moved, rename it back to its original location. Relink the data ***. Use File-External Data-Find Missing Files or Report Missing Files. If that doesn't work, you may have to manually relink the data. Select the linked object. Right-click -- Make Library Override. Then, in the Object Data Properties, manually browse to the correct library file to relink the mesh. 3. Inspect for circular dependencies ***. Circular dependencies are difficult to diagnose manually. They often involve drivers, custom properties, or complex node setups. Driver Editor ***. Examine the driver editor for any drivers that reference themselves or create circular dependencies. Python scripting, dependency graph. You can use a Python script to explore the dependency graph of your scene to identify potential circular dependencies. Solution ***. Break the circularity ***. Modify the drivers, custom properties, or node setups to remove the circular dependencies. This might involve using a different approach to achieve the same result. Deleting drivers or constraints that cause the cycles is usually the most direct approach. 4. Examine and fix orphaned overrides ***. Orphaned overrides are often caused by deleting the original linked object after an override has been created. Outliner, blend file. Change the outliner mode to blend file. Expand the objects collection. Look for objects that appear to be overrides. They will have a small chain link icon with an arrow on them, but whose original link source is missing. Example: the data block they link to no longer exists. Solution ***. Delete the orphaned override ***. If the override is no longer needed, simply delete the overridden object from your scene. Recreate the linked object ***. If the override is needed, recreate the linked object from the library file and then reapply the override. This will re-establish the connection between the override and the source data. You can also try file-link to relink from the original library, then recreating the library override on the object. Clear override right-click on the overridden object in the outliner and select Clear Library Override. This will remove the override and revert the object back to its original link state, if the link is still valid. Be aware that you will lose all custom modifications you've made to the object since it was overridden. 5. Simplify complex override chains ***. Nested overrides can sometimes create conflicts. Outliner, blend file carefully examine objects with multiple levels of overrides. Example **object A, linked, -overridden to a -a has a child object B, linked, -b is overridden to B. This is a complex setup. Solution ***. Reduce override levels *** try to minimize the number of override levels. Instead of overriding an object and its children, consider overriding the parent object and then making local copies of the children, which are no longer linked. Clear and re-override clear overrides and reapply them in a more structured manner to avoid conflicts. This ensures that overrides are created on the intended objects and data blocks. 6. Unprotect data, use with caution. Blender sometimes protects certain data blocks to maintain internal consistency. However, in some cases, you might need to manually unprotect them to allow purging. Use this method with extreme caution, as it can lead to instability if you remove something Blender deems essential. Important ***. Save and reopen ***. After running this script, you must save and reopen your Blender file **use_fake_user changes are not always immediately reflected. Risk removing a protected data block can lead to errors or crashes in Blender. Use this method only as a last resort and only if you are certain that the data block is truly unused and unnecessary. Back up your file first. 7. Check for data blocks still in use, advanced. Sometimes, a data block might appear unused but is still being referenced in an unexpected way. For example, modifiers ***. A modifier might be referencing a material or vertex group. Drivers ***. A driver might be using a custom property that relies on the data block. Scripts ***. A Python script might be holding a reference to the data block. Constraints ***. Constraints might be attached to bones that refer to a certain linked mesh. Python scripting iteration. You can use a Python script to iterate through all objects, modifiers, constraints, and drivers in your scene to check for references to the problematic data block. Solution ***. Remove the references ***. Identify the objects, modifiers, drivers, or scripts that are referencing the data block and remove those references. This might involve deleting modifiers, changing driver expressions, or modifying script code. Replace the data block ** if you need to keep the functionality but want to purge the original data block, create a new data block, example a new material, and replace all references to the old data block with the new one. Then you should be able to purge the old data block. 8. Bug workarounds and reporting ***. If you've tried all of the above steps and are still encountering the error, it might be due to a bug in Blender's library override system. Try different Blender versions ***. Test if the issue persists in different versions of Blender, both older and newer. Sometimes a bug is introduced or fixed in a specific version. Simplify the scene ***. Try to isolate the problem by simplifying your scene as much as possible. Remove unnecessary objects, modifiers, and drivers. Can you reproduce the error in a minimal scene? Report the bug ***. If you suspect a bug, report it to the Blender developers on the Blender Developer Talk Forum or the Blender Bug Tracker, developer.blender.org. Provide a detailed description of the problem, steps to reproduce it, and a simplified .blend file that demonstrates the issue. This will help the developers identify and fix the bug. 9. Last resort, rebuilding the scene ****. If all else fails, you might have to resort to rebuilding parts of your scene from scratch. This is the most time-consuming option, but it can be necessary if the scene is too corrupted to be repaired. Append objects ***. Append objects from the current scene into a fresh Blender file one by one, carefully testing for the error after each append. This can help you isolate the problematic objects or data blocks. Relink assets ***. Relink assets from the library files instead of using the existing linked data. This can sometimes resolve issues caused by corrupted links or overrides. Key takeaways ***. Prevention is key ***. Plan your linked data and override workflow carefully to avoid creating complex override chains or orphaned overrides. Regularly clean up your scene ***. Periodically purge unused data blocks to prevent the accumulation of potential problems. Understand dependencies ***. Be aware of the dependencies between objects, data blocks, modifiers, drivers, and scripts. Back up your files Always back up your Blender files before making significant changes, especially when working with linked data and overrides. Documentation Document your workflow and the use of linked data and overrides within your team to ensure consistency and reduce the risk of errors. Save frequently Saving frequently means if you corrupt a file, or run into an error, the amount of work lost is minimal. By understanding the underlying concepts, systematically troubleshooting, and using the provided solutions, you can overcome the core can't purge library overridden linked data error and efficiently manage your Blender projects with linked data and overrides. Remember to test each solution carefully and back up your files before making any irreversible changes. Good luck.